someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Siegel. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. The defense scoops it up. Oh, and he fumbles. They bring him down, but a heads-up touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. A handoff to the back. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They can't stop him. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
And the Sooners pick up enough for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. And the completion made. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
And a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, leading passes, but they're getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Crucial moment early in this national championship game. Can they convert on 3rd down in the red zone? They'll run it here. Oh, what a move. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Bishop. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down, look at a throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. A The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Love the call here on third and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. Second down, we're going to throw it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score! Touchdown, Sooners!
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's going to take off here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Grab down the middle. It's Chavez. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Bishop. Defense is coming after him. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Santos. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. He finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Breaks free. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of a 17. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Sooners are going to cash in here in the red zone. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, and they go up 17-7. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. It's a toss play to the right. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Bishop. Bringing pressure. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. Slides the quick throw. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it?
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. but the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass, it's Bishop. Pressure is coming. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looks like he's going to run it. An important 9 yards gain there, brings up just 3rd and 1. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pump over the middle. It's Chavez. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. To throw, it's Bishop. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Oklahoma 20, Ohio State 14.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the second half is a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down, using his legs here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Breaks into open space. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Looking to pass, it's Bishop. He lets it go on the move. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Eludes a tackle. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
First down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Here's the second down play. It's a shotgun run call. Refuses to go down. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try in 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
The Sooners trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Sooners. And that will give them the lead now. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point makes the lead 6. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Bishop. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Grab down the middle, it's Chavez. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're
swarmed by the pass rush. Sack. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense is coming after him, and the defense smothers him for no gain. It's 4th down and 4, trying to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. As with the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Ready? Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Exactly. Here's 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Powering through a tackle. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down.
325.
Here comes a handoff. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. He knocked through the PAT, so a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Dropping back, it's Bishop. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
First down, looking to throw the football. To dart to the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Chewing clock with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him with 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sooners.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Bishop. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
41, Ohio State.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.